There's his tongue, his teeth, and his, not his bottom lip, is this bit. That bit in there is the bottom lip, and then the lip will be round here. But we're getting there. But the hardest bit is you're taking stuff away, which makes it really awkward. When you've got clay, you can put bits on and build it up. But this, oh, we're getting there though. It's going to be good, I think, anyway. Oh, here we go. We're starting to get there now. I've got his cheeks going pretty good. But the tricky thing is, right, you've got your saw here that you're trying to cut in and make bits and, you know, trim off here, trim off there, put it down, stand back, have a look, and you think that's the most important bit, but it actually isn't. Most important bit, whether you've got the hammer and chisel or the chainsaw, is just going with the flow of it, not trying to make a cheek, just having the image of the cheek in your mind and then just chipping away. So when I'm making the nose, there's nothing to go by except chipping, because the wood's different and it comes off different. So you've got to go with what's in there. So it's not as if I'm turning this into that. That's already there, and I've got to sort of get rid of the rest. Like his head here, I'm going to have to get this and really chop that down. Only using my instinct to sort of work out where to stop. Like, does that look right? Does that look right? What about this bit? And it's having the trust and the faith that you're not going to fuck it up. Like, because it's easy. Dig in too deep. And so it's always just stand back, have a look, go back with it, and move with the flow nicely. And gradually now, it's coming out. So the eyes are going to be a bit difficult, but we'll get there. So hammer and chisel, chainsaw, and a bit of a sanding disc here and there is all you need. But trust in yourself. Oh, okay, what I'm trying to do is, here's the level of the nose, and the eye is too far out. That roundness of the eye has got to be back, probably round about to here. So whilst I've got the rough shape and leaving myself plenty of meat, I've got to go back about an inch. And it really is just a matter of just chipping it away. There's no magic. Sure, you could get the chainsaw on there if you wanted to, but one slip, it's wrecked. I'd rather chip away with a little chisel and just bringing that eye, look, big chunk. Doesn't matter because I've got to go further back. But if that had been a chainsaw, grinder, and then you make more problems. So, the old-fashioned way, hammer and a chisel is the best. Well, I'll keep plugging away at it. Okay, I've been doing some more work on the eye and just trying to get the right proportion here. It's quite difficult trying to get the depth to be okay and to get it all working properly. Yeah, just trying to get the bulk of the eye, because it's actually you can't quite tell, but it's a socket. Like it's scooped round here. And then the eyeball is literally a ball. I know it sounds silly, but making the ball in there. Now I was going to have the eyes closed, but I sort of started that and it was losing something. Still think that eye needs to be a bit bigger. What do you reckon? Maybe a smidge? Hard to tell, isn't it? I think a bit more. Just a little bit wider. It's too beady-eyed he is. Yeah, I think I'll make it wider. Okay, so I've just made his eye a bit wider. That much wider to be exact. Just got my chisel, scooped him in here, just to try and get that perspective a bit better. He looks better for it. It's subtle, but there. And I think in his left-hand corner of the eye, it needs to be a little bit sharper. I'll work on that bit and we'll see if we can pull that in a little bit more. Okay, what I'm doing is chipping away just here, just with my chisel. And there'll be some of you that'll be wondering, when is he going to show us how to do this? There is no how. You need a chisel and a hammer and your intuition and your instinct and your creativity and your flow. There's no way to tell you how to do that eye except getting a chisel and tapping away and then looking at it and going back. But it's going to take some guts in a minute, because I'm going to have to get my chainsaw and really start hacking in to this round there to work out how it's going. You see, I don't even have an image in my head of what I'm doing. I'm just looking at that eye and thinking, it's not quite right yet, so I'll work a bit more on the eye. Then I'll go, that looks pretty good. Then I've left it and gone to the nose. I'll do that till I think that looks pretty good. But that doesn't mean that the nose is finished or the eye, or that the cheeks are right. I'm just generally getting to what I think is a good proportion, so I can then start doing some more refinement. So don't look at this video as a how-to, because there isn't one, unless you want to see this all the time. You won't see that. So that's why I'm not showing you bit by bit, because it really is as simple as just doing that. And this is coming. So yeah, it's coming along good. It's nice. Don't know what I'm going to do with his eyes yet, but his head's coming off shortly with a chainsaw. Oh, that'll give him some shape, won't it? But yeah, all going good. I'm happy with him so far. Now, here's where some guts come in. Whoa! Okay, that's as simple as that. And then I'll do a few more cuts in here, pull this bit off, and then just start rounding on the head. See how we go from there.
When you're ready.
And for those of you that are thinking, where's your PPE? Yeah, good point, I forgot. I did have my glasses on though, and I do have a bit of a wood chip in my eye from all that. Besides that, you can see what I've done. I've just skimmed him off. Now I've got his general head there. So back to the chisel for now, but at the minute, I'm really pleased with how he's going. He's starting to come out, isn't he, eh? He's starting to come out, which is great. Hey!